Back to School's Challenge Quiz. You are watching the second match in round 2. Scores are Manning School and Charlemont neck and neck on 7 points each. It's now time for the Speed Challenge, in which teams can answer as many questions as possible during 3 separate 60-second periods. Manning School, it's time for your first minute. In the Bible, Gehazi was the servant of which prophet?
Isaiah.
Elisha. In humans, which salivary glands are located at the sides of the face, below and in front of the ears?
Submandibular.
Parotid glands give a homonym, which means a genre of music, and a stone.
Rock.
Correct. Who is the chairman of the RJR Glena Communications Group in Jamaica?
Gary Allen.
Joseph M. Matalon. In which country is the original Legoland?
Germany.
Denmark. What is the name of molten rock that has been expelled from the interior of Earth?
Lava.
Good. Which artist released the album African Giant in 2019?
Neo.
Burna Boy. In a high school laboratory, which instrument is generally used to measure gas pressure?
Pass.
Manometer. What is 480 decreased by 10%?
432.
Very good. What's the name of the baby in the cartoon series The Simpsons? And we won't have time to hear your answer for that, which I'm sure would have been Maggie. Well done, Manning School, for your first minute. Charlemont High, we are coming back over to you now for your first minute. In the Bible, Gehazi took a gift from which person in defiance of his master's instructions?
Pause.
Naaman. Which glands are located on top of the human kidneys?
Adrenal gland.
Adrenal is correct. Give a homonym, which means a musical group, and a wedding ring.
Band.
Correct. Who is the executive chairman of Sandals Resorts International?
Andrew Stewart.
Adam Stewart. In which country is the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Harris.
Italy. What is the name of a layer inside a planetary body bounded below by a core and above by a crust?
Mantle.
Correct. Which artist released the album A Good Time Studio in 2019?
Pass.
Davido. In a high school laboratory, which instrument is used generally to measure mass?
Scale.
Incorrect. Triple beam or electronic balance. What is 140 decreased by 5%?
133.
Very good. What instrument does Lisa Simpson play in the series? And we won't have time for that answer, which is the saxophone. Well done, Charlemont. Manning School. We are coming back over to you now for your second minute. In what country was the War of the Roses?
France.
England. In what country is the professional football club Ajax based?
Germany.
Netherlands or Holland. What name is given to a point through which the force of buoyancy is supposed to act?
Pass.
Center of buoyancy. What family member in Spain is La Tia?
The aunt.
Correct. Which author created the detective Hercule Poirot?
Pass.
Agatha Christie. Complete the Jamaican proverb. Pepper bon art.
But good for curry.
Correct. How many times did David spare Saul's life in the Bible?
3 times.
Twice. What is the general name given to roots which arise from the branches or leaves of a tree?
Adventitious.
Correct. Spell repulsive.
Repulsive.
Good. Which human rights treaty uses the abbreviation UNCRC?
Pass.
United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. What kind of food is penne?
Pastry.
Pasta. The Matterhorn Mountains in the Alps forms a border between Switzerland and which other country? And we won't have time for your answer to that, which I'm sure would have been Italy. Well done, Manning's School, Charlemont. We're coming back over to you now for your second minute here in the Speed Challenge. Between which two kingdoms was the Battle of Flodden Field fought?
Pass.
England and Scotland. In what country is the professional football club Benfica based?
Spain.
Portugal. What term applies when an object is largely immersed in a fluid, pushing it out of the way and taking its place?
Displacement.
Good. What family member in Spain is madrastra?
Mother-in-law.
Sorry?
A mother-in-law.
A stepmother. Which author created the detective character Sherlock Holmes?
Arthur Conan Doyle.
Good. Complete the Jamaican proverb. Every tub a fi sit on.
It won bottom.
Good. In the Bible, which son of Bathsheba became king of Israel?
Solomon.
That's right. What is the term of classification used to refer to a germinating plant that bears 2 seed leaves?
Dicotyledon.
Very good. Spell augmentation.
AUGMENTATION.
Very good. What UN body uses the abbreviation UNHCR?
United Nations High Commissioner, Religious Aid Commission.
For refugees, incorrect. What is the orange part in the middle of an egg called?
Yolk.
Yolk came. I believe it was after the bell. Judges, that's up to you. Well done, Charlemont, for your second minute. Manning School, your turn. Time for your third minute. Which international male artist released the 2019 album The Big Day?
Drake.
Sorry?
Drake.
Chance the Rapper. What is the formula for hydrogen sulfide?
H2S.
Good. What is 52,995 rounded to the nearest 100,000?
100,000.
Good. Who was the lead actress in the movie Gravity?
Pass.
Sandra Bullock. In what year was the start of the Russian Revolution?
1793.
1917. Which English football club is nicknamed the Citizens?
Manchester United.
Manchester City. Which German physicist first postulated the quantum theory?
Max Planck.
Good. What fruit in Spanish is guayaba?
Guava.
Good. Who is the author of the novel Don Quixote?
Miguel de Cervantes.
Good. In which Jamaican parish are the Edinburgh Castle ruins?
Carry
St. Anne. In the Bible, who returned to Israel to build up the wall of Jerusalem in the time of
Jeremiah.
Artaxerxes? Sorry.
Jeremiah.
Nehemiah. Which glands are located under the skin of the eyelids just above each eyeball?
Lacrimal.
Lacrimal came. Believe it was on the bell. Once again, judges, that's up to you. Well done, Manning's School, for your third and final minute. Charlemont, coming back over to you now for your third and final minute. Which state of Australia is known as the land of Van Dieman?
South Australia.
Tasmania. Which international male artist released the 2019 album Rap or Go to the League?
Quavo.
2 Chainz. What is the formula for lead sulfate?
PB.
SO4.
SO4.
Good. What is 17.879 rounded to the nearest 10?
18.
20. Who was the lead actor in the movie 12 Years a Slave?
Kate Blanchett.
Chiwetel Ejiofor. In what year did the French Revolution begin?
1789.
Good. Which English football club is nicknamed the Black Cats?
Southampton.
Sunderland. Which Scottish physicist is notable for formulating the classical theory of electromagnetic radiation?
Albert Einstein.
James Maxwell. What Spanish food item is arroz?
Rice.
Good. Who is the author of the novel Ulysses?
James Joyce.
Good. In which Jamaican parish is the Admiral's Mountain Great House?
St. James.
St. Andrew. In the Bible, which famous queen came to visit Solomon and was very impressed by what she saw?
Queen Sheba.
Queen of Sheba came once again after the bell this time. That is the end of the Speed Challenge. Scores in the match. Manning School have pulled up to 19. Charlemont High just ahead on 21. When we come back, it'll be time for what is shaping up to be an exciting buzzer challenge, which will decide our winners. Stay tuned. The second match in round 2, TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz returns right after this.